Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tackle a flat tire problem. This is one of my DIY videos by popular demand. I give credit for Shua's inspiration on this one. So I'm going to be using a patch repair kit. You'll notice that I have a compressor there that allowed me to inflate the tire enough to listen for air escaping the tire. There was an audible hissing noise which I could hear, and I also was able to manually just feel along the rim of the tire for any objects, which was apparent there. There was like a metal object embedded in the rim there, and that's where the hissing noise was coming from. Okay, so this is what I pulled out of there. Two nails that came right out of this hole here. I don't know how I ran over two at the same time, but this is obviously the source of the problem and why the tire was flat. So I'm gonna try to plug this hole with this patch kit that I have. I marked the nail hole with my kid's sidewalk chalk just so I wouldn't lose track of where it was. Okay, so here's the kit that I have. It's called the Ultimate Tire Plug Kit. So there's a routing tool which is meant to roughen up the hole, and then I'm going to use this plug material, which is this rubberized like noodles that are going to be threaded through this device. This has a set depth to it, which is going to leave some of the plug material exposed, and then I'll actually just clip that off and reinflate the tire. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, so let's see if I can pull a piece of this stuff out. It's pretty sticky. Kind of looks like a Twizzler. Okay. And then we got to shove it through there. Once I got the device threaded, I set that aside and I took to the task of routing out the hole in the tire. Okay, so I'm going to stick the needle carrying this plug into the hole. I put a little cement on the hole. There really wasn't much left in that tube, so I don't think it's really doing much. But let's see if I can jam this thing into the hole. Oh man. There it goes. Gently. Back this thing out. It says not to twist it when you pull it back out. Okay, I just about broke my cell phone pulling that thing out of there, but there it is. The plug is still hanging out of the hole. Okay. Try not to create any more damage. And I'm just trimming this off with a razor blade. Carefully. So the final step was simply re-inflating the tire, and then what you don't see, which is me getting underneath the car again and listening for the hissing noise, which I did not hear. I located the chalk mark, I put my hand on the plug, did not feel any air coming out, so I think it was a success. And then the final clip is me driving away in the car. This was actually several weeks later, after letting the car sit for a day and then driving it locally. There was no loss of air, so story ends here.
Another successful DIY project.